You got to love it. I mean, you have to love it. If you are a Texans fan, not only do you have enough money to bring whatever portion of your team back, not only do you have the franchise cornerstones at quarterback and defensive end, but now for another season, you have your not only offensive coordinator, but also your QB coach coming back after an unprecedented season for a rookie quarterback with a rookie head coach, with a rookie offensive coordinator, with a rookie quarterback. I was going to say quarterback's coach. Sorry, my ADD got the best of me. You know what I'm saying? They're both coming back. Bobby Slowick and Jared Johnson are staying in Houston after taking multiple interviews. And this was starting to look a little bit dicey. They were down to 2 jobs. I made a video. I've made a couple videos on Bobby Slowick. I made one about a week ago talking about how I think he's going to stay. I think he's going to realize that he's in a good situation. And instead of leaving this year for a job, he would leave next year for whatever job he wanted. And because the team would continue to be good and there'd be a lot of interest in him as a head coach. Well, that changed because all of a sudden you see around the same time, you see, and I said I think he'll stay because he was following the path of what Ben Johnson did with the Lions and all of this kind of stuff. And then Ben Johnson decides, the offensive coordinator for Detroit, as you can see here, we're Lions fans. All right. There's no secret about that, but we love NFL football. We love the teams that the national media ignores. So we are talking Texans. We're not talking Cowboys. All right. On this channel. But Ben Johnson said no to the Washington Commanders job and to the Seattle Seahawks job. And all of a sudden you're wondering to yourself, like, is Bobby Slowick going to take one of those? But he came out and he said, no, I am not going to take one of those. And after interviewing for 4 with teams, I think it was 5, for head coaching jobs, offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick will stay with the Texans for the 2024 season. Sources confirmed to ESPN. His new contract includes a significant raise, a source said. So in the rest of this video, here's what we want to talk about. I'm going to talk about the relationship that Slowick and Johnson have with your quarterback, CJ Stroud, and then I am going to jump deeper into the stats to show you just how remarkable of an offensive season this was and what you're getting back for your with your offensive coordinator and with your quarterback's coach. So let's start with the relationship. All right, this is from CJ Stroud. He said, Bobby was always on me about the little details at my position. And I appreciate that because you don't always get that. He was always hard on me. Okay. Of course you need a quarterback that's going to, or an offensive coordinator that's going to be hard on you. That's what coaching is. But this is a different athlete. And I don't mean CJ Stroud. I just mean athletes in general from the 80s, from the 90s, from the 2000s. You can't just be hard on them. Why do you think Bill Belichick is yet to get a coaching job? All right? He said this, but he also showed me a lot of love. A ton of love. This was following the 34-10 divisional round loss. So after getting beat, CJ Stroud is talking about the love that his coach has for them. He went on to say that whatever happens with those guys, they deserve whatever is coming to them. It's been a blessing working with them, but if they come back, that would be cool too. Look, here's this unwritten kind of rule in the NFL. Everybody wants everybody to stay. Everybody wants the team to come back, to take another run at it, to keep your coaching staff in place, to keep your players in place, because when you have momentum and you feel like you have a good thing going, you want to keep it at all cost. But there's this other side of it where you want everybody to get what they deserve. You want everybody, if Bobby Slowick was an awesome offensive coordinator and the jobs, head coaching jobs, and your marker can only stay hot for so long. So when it's hot, you got to strike while the iron's hot. Right? And so you got to strike so everybody also knows, like, hey, we want him to get this. If he can get it this year, let him go get it. It's kind of that simple. All right. Now, let's look at this Vikings offense. Vikings, sorry. It's because the Vikings are at the top here. I hate the Vikings, by the way. All right, division rival. Ooh, sorry I just said that. Maybe I need to re-record this video. I'm not going to re-record the video. All right, but this Texans offense, they were 5th in passing yards this year. 5th. All right, that's not bad. All right, when you go yards per attempt, they were 4th. This is, you're going to start getting just this remarkable thing here, all right? When you go with touchdowns, all right, they were a little bit further down. They were like 10th or 11th, something like that. Interceptions, 2nd. What about QB rating? For the QB rating, they were also in the top 10, 96.2. Remember, that's 2 games without Stroud, too. And the early couple games where he's still just learning the position. What about first down percentage? The amount of plays that you get a first down on. All right. Again, they are 6th. A lot of top 5, a lot of top 10s. All right. But what about big plays? You know, you have a rookie quarterback. You play it safe, right? You play it safe for sure. Nope. 4th. Like, this is unbelievable how they are good at everything. It's not easy to be great at first down percentage and 20-plus yard plays. What about the big plays, the 40-plus yard plays? All right. Once again, they find themselves in the top 10. All right. 40-plus yard plays are not easy because you need a quarterback who can throw a good ball, or you need just ridiculous playmakers on the outside. It's not easy. So when you look at this Texans team, there is no part of the offense in the passing game that is lacking. And now you're bringing back not only Bobby Slowick, but also Jared Johnson. And bringing him back as a quarterback's coach is fantastic. So essentially, here's what you're doing. You're saying, okay, Bobby Slowick, this is your offense. If you decide to take another job next year, go for it. Jared Johnson, you are going to be the offensive coordinator. And that's almost what was said in an article on NFL, is that Johnson is preparing himself more to be the offensive coordinator. This is the mark. This is the sign of truly good coaches. A coach who is willing to say, you know what? I can learn more. I can learn more. I should learn more before just going there. Or maybe it's a coach that's saying, I need to develop more relationships, because a coach is only as good as his staff is. So maybe it's a coach that's like, no, I need to be in the coaching ranks a little bit longer. This Shanahan tree that Bobby Slowick is coming off of is remarkable. It's remarkable, but it needs time to grow, and the tree needs to grow. I don't know how else to say it. The tree needs to grow because there's not enough other coaches out there yet to understand exactly what's going on. And so you see all of this. Coaches still need to put together good staffs. All this shows me is that Bobby Slowick and Jared Johnson have their head on straight. They love coaching under D'Amico Ryans because he clearly runs a good organization, and they've just decided they're going to learn a little bit more. You got good news. All right, hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Texans fans are the best. Thanks, guys. See ya.